NASCAR fan, Sunday blog, number 7. I'm going to make at least one more today. Picked the number 7 because it was Danica Patrick's number in the Nationwide Series, and this is about Danica Patrick. I read on a website, www.bleacherreport.com, 5 reasons why Danica Patrick will make the chase in 3 to 5 years. I'm going to give you the reasons, a thumbnail of the reasons, and then I'm going to give you my take on why she won't. In no particular order, the reasons. I just made some notes off the website. Patience and persistence make perfect, which is true. I absolutely agree with that. But I just don't know. At the end of the reasons, I'll give you my reasons why she won't. Number 2, the equipment at Stewart-Haas Racing, which is basically Hendrick equipment, some of the best equipment in NASCAR. Some people say the Haas should stand for Hendrick and the H should stand for Hendrick instead of Haas. Probably true. The next reason, she's got a good mentor and boss in Tony Stewart, which is true. Go along with that. He's a 3-time champion, twice with Joe Gibbs Racing and once with Stewart-Haas Racing. Absolutely true. You couldn't, unless you could get Jimmy Johnson, who will probably help her some, or Richard Petty with 7 championships, there's not a better mentor alive. The next reason, IndyCar racing's in her rearview mirror. She did turn down a possible chance to run Indy, although the starting time, or either the Indy 500 or the 600, I still call it the World 600 at Charlotte, I'm old school, would have to be changed to accommodate a driver running both races. And I'm in Indiana, and there's always a chance of rain in May in Indiana, trust me. And the last reason, pressure's on to win. Well, that's agreed. She's with a top organization who normally wins a few races a year, puts both cars in victory lane with Tony Stewart and Ryan Newman. Absolutely true. But now here are my reasons why she will never make the chase, and why back in the day, had there been a chase and Janet Guthrie had equipment equal at that time to what Danica Patrick has, she would have been up in points. I think Janet Guthrie was the better driver of the two in a stock car. Danica Patrick can drive an Indy car. I'm not arguing that. She won a race in an Indy car. One race. One race. How many one race wonders have there been in NASCAR? Dick Brooks, Bobby Hillin come to mind, Richard Brickhouse. A lot of those happened at Talladega, and that would be Danica Patrick's best chance to win in one of them crazy restrictor plate races. Now, here's another reason why she might not make the chase. There's this Jerry Bonkowski, and I hope I'm pronouncing the name right, and I will put the website in the description where you can find the article. Thinks she'll make the chase in 3 to 5 years. Her contract with Stewart-Haas and GoDaddy only runs through next year. It's although it's never been confirmed by Stewart or Harvick or Childress that Harvick's leaving Richard Childress Racing. Seems like Harvick's coming over and bringing sponsorship with him. Will they quit their driver education program and tell Danica Patrick, if GoDaddy wants to go with her, to take him somewhere else if they want to keep Newman and go to a 3-car team, which I understand Tony eventually wants to go to the 4-car Team Limited Sprint Cup. And here's another reason. I look at the Nationwide Series. Junior Motorsports needs to quit the driver education programs in the Nationwide Series. Cole Witt and Danica Patrick have done absolutely nothing in the Nationwide Series. Reagan Smith gets in a 3rd Junior Motorsports car at Homestead, the last race of 2012 Nationwide, and wins the race fairly easily. Now, had Junior Motorsports personnel setting the car up, they did have Steve Letarte calling strategy. But with that car, strategy wouldn't have been too hard to call. That car was that good. Junior Motorsports has good equipment. Stewart-Haas Racing has good equipment. Danica Patrick showed absolutely nothing in neither. Oh, she sat on the pole for Daytona Nationwide race, but it's not that hard to drive a restrictor plate car around Daytona just wide open by yourself. That's what they tell me. Danica Patrick does not know she tried to pay back Landon Castle in one race. Wrecked herself. Landon Castle made a remark on his radio to the effect, if you're going to try to wreck somebody, don't wreck yourself. Danica Patrick is nothing but a publicity stunt. She's a fair to middling driver and maybe should have stuck to Indy cars where she had some good runs. And she's had some top tens. I think even one top 5 in a nationwide race. But she's not going to make the chase in 5 years. In fact, I don't think she'll be in NASCAR in 5 years. That's just my take, for what it's worth. And Bored NASCAR Fan Sunday vlog number 7 is now over.